Wow, it's been a very long time since I have put on my YouTube, um, especially live. So here we are in the weekly for February, uh, February 9th, Shattered Throne. This particular dungeon definitely, it's probably one of the easiest dungeons to do, not gonna lie. This is how I do the dungeon. Um, I run Arc for this particular dungeon. Um, Definitely not the best to have, but I do recommend using Arc whenever you can. So, but this is kind of tends to how I do it. It's not flawless. I'm still working on trying to get this flawless, but so haven't been able to achieve a flawless run yet. This may not be the build for that, but I've come pretty close. I've come fairly close. So the reason I haven't been streaming much is because I've been trying to get my Twitch up, trying to get my life together. A lot has happened. Um, 2024 has pretty much been is the year that I'm trying to get back up and going. So my Twitch is up and whatnot, streaming on there more. Okay, so I always feel a little lost with this part. Like I know what to do, but sometimes knowing where to go can be a little confusing. So it's like you're kind of running around like a chicken with its head cut off for a little bit. I will have to say this is probably one of my favorite breaknecks. It has onslaught. Whoa, an exotic. It's probably something I already have though. I think I have like pretty much every exotic in the not every exotic in the game, but every exotic for Warlock at this time. Although, so there really are three. No? Okay. I'm confused. This can't be it, right? Because this is the, yeah, that's the Falcon. I don't know why they were spawning a whole bunch of dudes there. Infinity snakes. Alright. Whoa. Oh. Oh. It will help. There we go. This is the fish. The eating fish. I don't know what that is. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Oh, that little wuss. Okay, now it's at the... That's just right up here. That's the dragon. Okay. And then that's the last one. Well, I got a sleepless. Let's see if it's better than the one I have. My one I have right now, it's got here improved handling and reload speed. Gain damage when attacking targets from high ground. I mean, I guess that's better. Not great, but this is kind of better. Yeah, I tried doing this last night. My internet plus D2 servers haven't been really cooperating with me. Also, right after this run, I'm going to be getting off and doing some Meet Your Maker, so you can head on over to my Twitch. Because that's where I'm going to be doing that, is some Meet Your Maker. Oh, there's Tolland. Yeah, once I know what next week's dungeon is, I'll tweet whether or not I'm going to solo that or not. I have a feeling it will be probably something I won't be able to. But we'll see here. Why it's not like this part? Arc damage. I think they're void type. I'm not sure. Or maybe they are. Oh, maybe they are. Oh, this is helpful. I've been going all the way up here like this. And playing around with them. Here we go. Okay. Now, this has been ranked as like the easiest dungeon to do by yourself. Some people are able to do this in like 20 minutes, but I tend to take my time. I've seen runs that have been like 20 minutes or so. Big news, if no one has seen, Disney has now acquired Epic. That's a good and bad thing. If you guys have my TikTok, I will explain as to why I think that's a good and bad thing. But back to Destiny. Based on some of the comments on Reddit, not a whole lot of people are liking the rotation system anymore. I think we're kind of over it because it's would be nice to have everything be in rotation. But I think the reason Bungie doesn't have them all in rotation is to avoid, you know, the server possibly crashing. Players can't get in to do raids. Raids is still a big thing. I do plan on doing a video on the new light, what they have with the new light people, and how I kind of disagree with how the new light is. I don't like the new light missions. I really don't. I know that the whole reason of the Cosmodrome was to bring some nostalgic content, but I do not like the missions they give to the new lights. I think it's kind of unfair. The reason I say it's unfair is because I'm playing through it, and with how much the game has evolved, there's just not there's not a whole lot you're learning from this stuff. I just don't see it. Now this room, I discovered this last night. Apparently, the big orbs that you will see soon, are randomly generated. I didn't know this because every time I would get into this room just by chance, the orbs would be in the exact same place. But they are randomly generated. The locations are randomly generated. So this is the common one. The location that I have now, the ogre is here. The orb is just behind him. This is a common location right here. Okay. This is the one that I was really getting a lot of. So this direction here. Back up. Another common location for the org. Now, one thing, if you guys are Apex or first-person shooter vet in general, it's better to strafe to your right instead of your left because more of your body is exposed. And then see, here's the orbs. So last night I had the orb on this pillar and the orb on the other pillar. This orb was here. That orb was where the ogre is now. And yeah. So it's randomly generated, but I think it's just there's one particular pattern that's just so common that's just generated that way. So learn as you go, I guess. So ever since the rumor came out that the final shape could be the last part of our story, I've really been playing a lot of Destiny 2, quite personally. I don't know about everyone else who's going to watch this, but yeah, I'm really getting right back into Destiny. I feel like I can't really achieve anything in D1 anymore because D1 is just so multiplayer like oriented. I've thought about just downloading it. That way I have it on my PS4, but it's like, but what will I do in it? You know, it's like there really isn't much I can do. So, but I think I'll download it just for the nostalgia. It's been about 10 years since I've touched D1. 10 years. So I definitely need to go back there and see what I possibly can do. I know I can't plat it. I don't got the clan for that. You need a clan to plat D1. A very active clan. There are 2 orbs here. There he is. Not taking that chance. They will sit there and cover for a very long time. So I was playing with a hunter. I do appreciate the new fire team finder. It's a little bit mixed though. I gotta give it mixed reviews because with the dungeon portion at least, um, you either get people who know how to do the dungeon and you got a lot of people who want to learn, but they were never taught and they're just stuck doing ads and they want to learn. I feel bad for players like that. They want to learn something and then no one takes the time to teach them. I've been doing a lot of the Ghost Deep dungeon and I've been coming across that. So if you know a dungeon, you know, some of these people do want to learn. You know, even if they end up just ad clearing, I even ask them, hey, do you want to learn this dungeon instead of just being, stuck with just ad clearing? Or are you okay with it? Like, some people are okay with ad clearing. Some are. Don't get me wrong. Or some people just feel like, I've come across a couple of guys, they're like, well, I want to learn it, but I don't think I'll understand it. If you've played the Ghost of the Deep dungeon, you know that there is a lot of steps to do, pretty much per encounter. And there's a lot of ads that come with that. So it's actually not a bad thing if the person you play with just wants to clear ads, because honestly, that is a huge part. I think despite how bad Ghost of the Deep is, that dungeon, with the overwhelming amount of ads that they have, I think it's a good thing they have an overwhelming amount of ads, because then it kind of gives the person who doesn't know something to do, and still feel like they're doing a massive part. Because a lot of the time when you have someone who's clearing ads in dungeons like, say, this one, or like Shattered Throne or Duality, um, there's pits, there isn't a whole lot of benefit of just being an ad clearer. You're not really contributing a whole lot. I think Ghost Deep is not like the best dungeon for beginners, but if you want a good experience and feel like you're doing something for your team, you definitely want to run Ghost Deep, because Ghost of the Deep, even though there's the achievement that you can earn to solo the thing, which you would need to solo it if you want a better chance at getting the navigator, uh, at least the person who's clearing ads feels like they're doing something for the team. And I think Bungie did a pretty good job doing that for the people who want to be involved. Okay, so this is the first boss here. First encounter that we're coming up on. And again, I use Arc for this. I think I'll use my SMG actually, now that I think about it. So we've got these 4 wizards we gotta take out. Once we take them out, they give us our essence, then we dunk. So just watch carefully how you have to do this. The reason I use Arc also is pretty much for this part. I want to be able to speed my way around these guys. Amplify. Oh, he sniped. I forget. I need to take out all the units. It's better just to take out all the units. Got the kickoff of WrestleMania here. Oh, gotta grab the orb because now you gotta be careful. These orbs do disappear for a split second because there's an animation issue that Bungie has overlooked. There's an orb that you have to grab and it does disappear for a split second, so. But again, it was overlooked. Hey, stop hiding. Then we gotta dunk into one of these pillars here. Hey! Huh. He took cover. I wish they would nerf those dudes. I really wish they would nerf the goblins though. Like the goblins need some serious nerfing. Like the distance that they can shield. I think the immunity status that they give needs to be on a timer. Like they can only do like 30 to 45 seconds per unit, which can be done. They just don't want to do it. It's hit me harder than usual. I've been noticing that too. Ay, ay, ay. I don't normally struggle this hard, but Where is my ammo finder? Might have to. Is that special? Yeah, that's special. Whoa! 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 Hey! 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 What is that? Whoa! Man. I can't even get close to this guy. Oh, for love. There we go. See, there's that glitch again. There's just too much going on to where with the animation it disappears for just a split second. There we go. See, there it is. There it is. See, you guys probably saw it there a little bit more clearly, but it is kind of a game impacting glitch. You know, they're taking really, they may be some of the most powerful beings in the galaxy, sure, but they like to take cover a lot. Just saying. That's not at all where I pointed. Yikes. Tiger. Right. Okay. Been getting a lot of these. Let's see here. Invisible hand. P-lead missing targets increases. Oh. Ugh. Not exactly a good roll here. Man. I've at least gotten a decent sleeper out of this so far.
I will find my way back.
So far. But Yeah, that's kind of how I normally do. I really just don't like how they have some of the units made in Destiny because the goblins were are a pretty good idea, but I don't think they should shield a character for no more than like 30 to 45 seconds or so. Just doing an infinite shielding definitely. It's either that or you just do a make it very susceptible to most damage. Because I don't really hear much about the units being adjusted. I hear a lot about the guns and what's coming and what's not coming. Like I hear a lot about that, but you don't really see a lot of fixing going on with some of these really high-end units here. Another thing I think that does need to be reworked a little bit is definitely well. Um, Running some of the dungeons with well, it is starting to become a little bit irrelevant. Well is just kind of losing its value, and I think well definitely could use a bit of a workup. Not as much as just raising the rate of healing that goes out from it, but also and definitely not the radius. I don't think I think the radius for well is okay. You know, it's workable. Um, just kind of just give it more. You know, just give it a little bit more. It's kind of missing. It's missing something. You know, it's like it's missing what it had before. Like when we first got well, it had something. Like it was like the game changer, and it still is, but it's kind of just lost its charm in a way. You know. Like if I had to choose anything that needs to be a bit of a workup, it's I would have to choose well. Well, Barrage, you know, both those could use a bit of a work. I almost fell. It's this way, right? It's this way. Yeah, definitely would like to see a rework a little bit of the well. Dawnblade, I think there's just no hope for it. We've been trying, I think they've been trying to do something with Dawnblade for so long that there's not really much you can do for Dawnblade. Dawnblade is just one of those really awkward things. I've tried using Dawnblade even with Dawnblade has boots, right? Yeah, boots. Tried using Dawnblade with the boots. Still doesn't really help. You don't get a whole lot of energy back. Dawnblade's just kind of lost its power, and it does need a little bit more. It used to really pack a punch for a lot of characters, and right now so many people are so reliant on well. I think Warlocks just need to have more to choose from on not just a solo basis, but on a team basis, because well is such a hard carry that that's all a Warlock will contribute to the team is having well. And I think Warlocks do deserve a little bit more than just having a well. There's so much they can do. Definitely one of the most underrated uh, classes right now is Warlocks because that's all they do. That's all they give to the team is, oh, are you a Warlock? It's like, yeah. And it's like, well, can you run well? You know, you don't hear, oh, you're a Warlock. Maybe do Nova, do Weakness. You don't really hear that. You just hear, nope, it's got to be, it's well or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, the last encounter is easier than the other encounter. Picking up special automatically reloads this weapon beyond normal capacity. Uh, being in combat for an extended increases. Okay, that what is that called? Oh, that's not it. Overflow. Overflow is not horrible. You can keep overflow. That's not a horrible pickup there. Anyways, oh, damn. Time is it 1:50? I should try to get to bed then. 48 minutes though. Not bad. Getting faster. definitely. But yeah. So 48 minutes, it's not too terrible though. Yeah, it's not too bad. So so the story continues here. Final shape, and it does still say the story continues. Also, what we see here, it's broken down into episodes. Not as much as seasons, but episodes. Now, I do feel bad because you can only um you can only read about the Red War, Curse of Osiris, Warmind. You can't live some of these moments. And you got Forspoken, the Forsaken, Season of the Forge, Drifter. Uh, you can't explain this stuff. I am happy that they've kept Shadowkeep. I think Shadowkeep is probably my personal favorite. The fact that we have the moon here and there's a decent amount of stuff to do. Now, I personally like Shadowkeep, but that's just me though. I think the Beyond Light, I think we were just kind of pushing the envelope on that one. That's just me though. I think that one was kind of pushing the envelope. I'm glad that we have that one, but kind of want to put a hand cannon with this build. I bring out Rose. But anyways, that's how I get through the Shadow Throne dungeon. Wonder if there's anyone who would possibly need help doing the Ghost Deep one. You can always see here. Oh, well, grab this. A stringer does sound pretty good. All right, let's see. Let's see if anyone needs help. Chill experience meta loadouts. I don't know what people mean by meta loadouts, but I don't join those. A lot of the people who want the meta loadout fire team is just so they can copy and paste your build to what they have. So that's why I don't do them. So, anyways, um, that's how I was able to get through uh Shadow Throne. Again, it's not the fastest nor it's not the best. I am using Arc after all. I would do another run right now, but I am getting kind of tired. But I'm going to be streaming again on Sunday or Monday. I will tweet about it on my Twitter, and I will see you then. I am postponing the Meet Your Maker um, stream on my Twitch because I am getting a little tired, so we're just gonna postpone it. I mean, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 a.m. my time right now, so I need to try to get some sleep as I start working. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope everyone is doing their own preparation when it comes to the final shape, and I will see you next time.